Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood.
Wow, a Christmas Day game. I didn't expect to be on this stage as a rookie, but it'll be exciting, no doubt. I watched the NBA all day long on Christmas growing up, and to think that kids out there will be seeing me be a part of that, it's surreal. And I've never been one to disappoint the kids, so I better go out there and put on a show.
.132 left in the first half of the game. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
So for Chicago right now, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Pau Gasol is out there at Baritic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in at the 1. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets played a role for them. He picked up 5 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Adams, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76. And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Butler against Westbrook. Ibaka outside. And he banks in the layup. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Freak. And that misses everything.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. And through one half, it... And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day match. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Move the ball.
Rose passes to Freak. And the Bulls get it back. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
That's good.
Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And the second chance. Becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Chicago also making a switch. Dunleavy's checked in for Tony Snell. When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Here's Freak. Waiters grabs the miss.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
A 3-ball. It's all in by the Bulls.
Move it.
Noah's got 6 rebounds here tonight and a wide open look for Freak. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Freak's got 5 points so far. Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's a screen by Cantor. Outside Durant for the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Durant.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 8 points for Freak.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Waiters kicks to Collison. There's a screen. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Another shot, and Durant lays it in. Durant's got 9.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Freak dishes to Gasol. Takes it off the glass.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Taking a look at the Bulls. Freak in at shooting guard. Dunleavy is out there with Portis. Then there's Heinrich, and it's Noah in at the 5.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
That's his first personal foul.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
The first one falls.
And guys, every season there seems to be a player who is at the end of their contract. They'll have talent and they'll be traded to a team looking for an extra piece. It's the ultimate risk-reward move, if you will, in the NBA.
Roberson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Augustine comes in for Anthony Morrow. Now here is Augustine. Defended by Dunleavy. Collison kicks to McGarry. And he gets the bucket. McGarry's got 4 points this quarter. And trading assets for a player that can walk at the end of the year is the big risk GMs take. And last season, Clark, it happened with the Rondo trade.
And to a lesser extent, the whole Kevin Love deal made prior to the season would fit into that category as well.
Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You look at the stats for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And another area where they've separated themselves, guys, is at the foul line. I mean, those extra points are starting to add up. And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for Chicago. Augustine passes to Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
Shoots from the baseline. Here's McGarry. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining.
Right side, Collison. He kicks it to Robertson. It's Durant on the wing. Collison with the screen for Durant. 4 on the clock. And another shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And it's Freak missing. Thunder have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Russell Westbrook. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
It's sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. Pass to Brooks. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here is Augustine. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away.
You got to forget about that one.
Well, Russell, how important?
The 2K Sports postgame show.